So we have the ability, as Poland says, to change our minds, and we need it. Our culture needs it. You know, humanity needs it. I was fortunate enough to get into a position where I was providing psychedelics for tens of thousands of people. I could see the shift, you know, I could see it around me. So I was homeless at 13, and I was out on my own. I had a very violent household that I chose to sleep on the street rather than deal with the violence. So when I was a teenager, I went down the path of hard drugs. I was a pretty active coke and heroin abuser. And I had a couple trips that I just knew like I couldn't live that way because I chose to love myself and allow myself to be healthy. Kind of like get over the shame and the self-loathing that comes with trauma, you know. Like, you know, you blame yourself for the things that happened to you as a child somehow. And how do you get past that? I was just fortunate enough that I did find psychedelics. And I have two siblings that did not go that direction, and they didn't survive. So it's been really hard to like watch and just like see them degrade, you know, while I'm like trying to heal. I had those arguments with my siblings, you know, hey, what are you guys doing? You know, you want to try this? It's helped me a lot. And they literally say I'm insane and that I don't know what I'm talking about. And then the fear of, you know, there's been this rumor forever that, you know, if you get caught with LSD, you're gonna get charged with manslaughter, you're gonna get life in prison, you know, all these things that just aren't true. And so I wasn't able to reach out to them, and I was not able to convince them. And I do feel that they'd be here today if I could have. So I feel pretty strongly about access, you know, people need this. So I ended up, you know, eventually, you know, hanging out with a bunch of hippies, and we ended up hitting the festival circuit, and I was fortunate enough to get into a position where I was providing psychedelics for tens of thousands of people. I could see the shift, you know, I could see it around me. I mean, it was like just opening people up, you know, in a way that you don't see. I mean, you just don't. Like years of therapy and people that have never really been able to feel love or love themselves or others, that are like hugging strangers, you know, and just like opening up. And so it was really amazing. And I think that experience also helped me to understand the interconnection of everyone, right? That we're all actually the same. We're all living the same life. You know, it's not this group and that group and all these, you know, oh, my problem's bigger than yours, or I have more things than you, or, you know, none of that. It actually turns out that we're all just human beings with the same drives and the same needs. And so psychedelics allows us to realize that.